Alright, let's see. Alright, that's better. Anyway, sorry about that. Here we go, take two. I don't know why the phone didn't go in vertical mode. I wanted it in vertical mode, but that's cool. I'll bring you guys a little closer if you want. How's that? Hey, Stressful Moms, great premiere today. You did a good job. So I'll say hi to everybody. Tim List, Dad, EW, Bazzy, Stressful Moms, Billy, EW again, Night Owl. Thanks for being here, guys, girls. Bazzy, I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator. Everybody's a moderator until you're not a moderator. And you really got to screw up to not be a moderator. So, as you might have saw yesterday, started working on this side, finished it. I got to do a little sanding here. I got some stain on it, but that's all right. And then working on this side today. I think I'm going to put some leaves and stuff up here at some point in time. And then through here, maybe run some tree branches or something. I've got some ideas. I'm just going to play with it. So I'm going to go ahead and start carving. Can you guys hear me okay? Looks good, good. Can you hear me? Awesome. Thank you. So I was asked yesterday what kind of wood this is, and to be honest with you, it's called street found wood. I have a really good habit of stopping along the road and picking up limbs and branches and stuff, so I don't necessarily know what it is. I do know it is hard. So, and I know it's not cedar because it doesn't carve like cedar and it doesn't smell like cedar. If you've carved cedar, you know cedar has a distinct smell. So I'm going to go more towards maybe an oak because it's that hard. But fun to carve. How's everybody's weekend going? I will have a new video coming out tomorrow probably. My wife wanted some pumpkin lanterns made out of wood, so I did a video on building those. I thought they came out pretty cool. Yeah, Bozzy. Fellow woodworkers do unite. Here in the tribe, I know a lot of channels. We push for other people to succeed. So if you have a channel, share it. And if other people want to put their channels in, you guys know you are more than welcome to share your channels. Awesome. So I believe I'm going to run into a problem with this, which really not a problem. But right here, if you can see it, there's a bug hole. And I believe when I start cutting in the mustache, that's going to show. But we'll see. Maybe not. Rusty got a chance to go live earlier. Did anybody get a chance to see Rusty's live? He's really getting his studio set up nicely. Oh, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate it. And if you guys can, don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate it. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get this guy's forehead rounded back. It's coming out pretty good right now. Hey, Possum. Awesome. See all you guys subbing. That's cool. Very nice. Awesome, Possum. Are you doing a video? I'd like to see a video of it. That sounds like it's going to be good. Hi, Jane. Hey, June. How's it going? Best work yet. We got to see some videos on that. I gotta move this fan up here. Give me a minute. It's just not getting enough of the dust. So as I mentioned, I was working on a new build video today. So my fan was out of the way and now I need it, so it's back. Are you guys having a good Sunday? Awesome, Grumpy. I can't wait to see it. If you get it to me, you still have time, because like I said, I haven't put everything together yet. So you do still have time. Hello again, Kevin. Anybody gonna watch some football today? I'm waiting for about 4 o'clock for the Lions to come on. They're playing the Bengals, so let's see what happens. They haven't beat the Bengals in like 20 years or something like that. Tim, how are you doing today? So I got a kick out of the live yesterday. I wasn't really paying attention to the chat. And we were talking about Michigan, the state of Michigan, the Yoopers and everything. And if you don't know what a Yooper is somebody that lives in the Upper Peninsula. And Tim brought up flying bats or flying monkeys, because he did a video of a flying monkey, and I just completely put it into the Michigan conversation, and I'm like, oh yeah, we don't have flying monkeys here in Michigan. You know, I'm slow like that. So then he let me know later that he did a video of a flying monkey, and I was completely off on the subject. So it's actually a pretty cool flying monkey. He did a good job on it. Good question. Was the video better before I moved the fan? I'm just curious. Because when I was looking up, the video looked fine. Trying to figure out where that breaking up is coming from. Alright, let's see if it gets any better. Hold on. Fan's off. Is the fan doing it? Which would be weird because my phone's not plugged into anything. Hold on. If I move it up some. Maybe it's having too hard of a time trying to focus. Can you still see okay? Maybe I had it too close because it looks like it's cleared up now. And I have the fan on. Maybe that's the ticket. So this is a big chunk of wood. I measured it the other day, and it's about 4.5 inches round. So that's why I decided to do 2, possibly 3 wood spirits or some leaves or trees. So I hate to just waste this big chunk of wood. And I didn't split it. So, for those that didn't see, I've got the finished side over here with 1 wood spirit. Yeah, I think I just had that camera too close. And then on this side is going to be this one. And then I think I'm going to put some leaves or something up here. And then maybe some tree branches coming down here. I'm going to do something with it. It's a pretty decent size piece of wood, so I want to use the real estate I have. Thank you, Matthew. Thanks, Kevin. Jane, thank you. So I did a new build video today, as I talked about earlier, but the funny thing about the build video, and I'm going to leave it in just because I think it's so worth it, I shot a brad nail through my thumb. So for safety learning purposes, I'm going to leave it in and then point it out so others don't make that same mistake. But as if my right arm doesn't have enough cuts already, I went ahead and shot a brad nail through my right thumb. Sometimes you gotta wonder. Yeah, and the funny thing is, it was on the very last brad nail. So it was kind of hilarious. You see my arm fly back. You see my eyes just kind of like bug up. And then just went on like a champ, like it never happened. So what I'm doing here, just in case you guys were wondering, I guess I'm not giving him a traditional beard. I want the mustache coming up kind of to be the focal point. And then through here and around here, I took it lower, here and here. So the beard's going to be all through here, like the mustache is covering it up. Matthew, it was pretty smart. I mean, it smarted. It still hurts. The bleeding stopped, but now it looks nothing more than just as if there was a splinter in it. So, since I moved the camera, has the picture become better? Hey, small woodlot. I'm gonna have to either get a new phone or get something because I don't always have this issue. But it seems like when I go live, I do. And the phone's not plugged into anything. Like a charger, so I don't think it's picking up electrical interference. I'll try that, Kevin. small wood lot. I kind of don't know if that'll work because my computer, I need a new computer, flat out. The audio or camera does not work on the computer, so I have to go through the phone. Now, I don't know if plugging it into the computer will help, but I mean, it's always worth a shot. Yeah, thanks, Jane. If everybody can tap that like button, that would be awesome. Says there's 25 people watching and only 17 likes. So let's hit that like button if you guys can. I appreciate it. So far, the spot that I thought that was going to give me trouble with the bug hole isn't really causing me too many issues, which is cool. So that was going to be a problem. small woodlot, if you're still there, how's that car project going? Have you started on it yet? Let's see, I had a wire brush around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. All right. We'll go a little bit more on the beard. Trying to go deeper on this mustache to really get at the top. It may be, Matthew. It's a big chunk. That's probably a very good guess. That's what I was thinking. Because of probably what you're looking at. All the lines going through it. So, very good. Very good possibility. Like I said, I pick this stuff up on the side of the road. When I see it. And so I don't buy it from anywhere. I just see limbs and branches down. There's a forest out by where I go up north. And they were doing some logging. So where they've logged at, I just go through there and pick up what they didn't want. Kind of like the seagull of wood. Matter of fact, speaking about that, I have a whole birch branch that's a pretty decent size sitting over there that I'm going to cut up to carve. That's right, Mike. Fogwood found on the ground. I look at it like this. It's free. Someone cut it for me already. I'm just laying there waiting. My son's wedding was last weekend, and holy crap! Speaking of free, they rented these 2 whiskey barrels to use as like a bar, and I went to Home Depot and bought 2 10-foot 1x10s to lay on top of the barrels. It cost me almost $65. I was like, what the heck? So after the wedding and the bar was tore down, those 2 pieces went back. If you guys can't hit that like button, please. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, $60 for 2 pieces of wood. I was like, holy crap. And I was like, well, I'm not taking them home because there is too much stuff coming home anyways. So I took them back. I'm like, that's crazy. Very much true. They are ridiculous. And for what you get should be highway robbery. Especially at Home Depot, they get some of the crappiest wood. And I get it's construction grade, you know, and stuff like that, but still, there should be some type of quality control. Something. Alright. Beard and mustache is in. The United States may not need lumber, Kevin, but the land needs lumber. And it's going to cost $60, almost $70 for 2 pieces of wood, and you're trying to make a project out of that, dude, you can't make any money. You can't make any money. Those lanterns I made, really nice lanterns. One of them was 16 inches tall. The other one was 14 inches tall, and was made with a partial 1x6 for the sides, and then a 1x10. But it's still, I mean, you can buy these things at Joann's or someplace for 20-30 bucks. Well, I've got $40 into the wood. But I will say mine are much nicer and will last longer than what you buy at the big box stores. 100% I will put that up against anything. And thinking about what you said, Kevin, Trump may be right. We don't need lumber. That's why they're harvesting all the wood from the national forest. Because the moron doesn't understand that trees don't grow as fast. Or all this state land that they're trying to sell off to make these stupid solar panel fields is ridiculous. And it's happening. And they don't realize the dent it's going to put on the ecosystem with the ecology, with the animals and everything. Dumb. And there will be impact. I am pretty much a tree hugger. I love our trees. I don't want to get rid of our trees. I also believe that China shouldn't own 60 or I don't know what it is, like 40, between 45 and 60% of our vacant land, our farmland in the United States. No, that shouldn't happen either. Yeah, and that's dumb. And maybe I'm uneducated, but do the windmills really make that big of a difference? Not to us. My power bill's crazy through the roof. So I don't know where it's making a difference at. Taking a break just for a second. Can you guys see it? How's it coming out? So far, I like it. All right, so who's still in here? Matthew's still in here. Awesome, John. And thank you, Matthew. Are you going to post a video of that, John? Awesome, Jane. It's weird, Jane, calling you Jane, because Jane is your name, but Jane is my wife's name. So I don't know if you remember the story or not, but the first time you popped into chat, I like called you honey or sweetheart or something because I thought you were my wife. No video, just me outside carving. That's cool, John. That's cool. Yeah, it was funny. You didn't come back for a couple of lives after that, and I was like, oh my goodness. She thinks I was hitting on her. But yeah, you came in, I was like, oh look, there's my wife. I was like, hey honey, how's it going? And I don't think you got it or you caught it. But then I went in the house, I was like, hey, I told my wife, I'm like, hey, thanks for joining the live. She's like, I didn't join your live. And I'm like, what? I'm like, there was somebody in there named Jane, and I swear it was you. She's like, no. She goes, it wasn't me. She goes, you must have called somebody else honey. And I was like, oh no, I definitely did. I definitely did. You start calling me honey. That's funny. That's hilarious. No, she's all right. She kind of laughed at it. She laughed at it when I told her what happened. So I'd like to draw little details on, just so I can see what it's going to look like before I hit the wood. Not that it makes a huge difference, but gives me a better visual. So I think what I'm gonna do real quick, I got about 20 minutes before the Lions game comes on and I want to catch the football game. So I think I'm gonna take this side down here just a little bit up to here. Just because there's some things I want to do over there, so that's what I'm gonna do. I play with these wood spirits way too long. I carve and carve, and then I see something else I want to do, and then I keep carving. At some point, I just have to stop. At this point, I do have to stop because I will soon be carving into the other side, which is actually pretty cool. Help me connect them together. Yeah, I like that. This is just spray on poly, so if I take it off, it doesn't matter. I'll just spray some more back on. But what I'm digging is, you can see it now. Hey, how's it going? Let me make you a moderator. Welcome from Florida. There you go. And if you have a channel, feel free to share it. So what I'm going to do here, if you can see, let me bring it up a little bit. These two are now going to blend together right here, so to be a smooth transition from this to the next one. And then I will worry about this side when I get to that side. Thank you for being here. I don't know how to pronounce that. SP Finator, but thank you. Oh yes, Chris. Nice to see you. That's been a while. I do remember you. Very cool that you stopped in. Awesome. So I think I may leave that right there for now. Steve told me about the channel a while back. This is the first time I've managed to catch you live. Yeah, Steve is awesome. I love Steve. Generally, I go live, me and a guy named Rusty. We go live on Thursday nights from about 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, which I think you're still in the Eastern time zone. And that's my normal live night, but on the weekends, I'll hop in and do some carving like I'm doing on this and go live for an hour or so. So, but yeah, I'm glad you caught it and checked it out. I'm gonna go for about 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna clean up and watch the Lions game. Yeah, church on Thursday nights, that's a good reason not to miss it. A lot of people miss because of church on Thursday nights, and that's completely understandable. No worries on that. No worries on that. And I hope all is going well for you in Florida. I have got to get myself cleaned off, because if I walk in the house like this with all this dust, my wife is going to kill me again. She's already killed me about 40 times, but I keep coming back, so we're good. I hear you. I think that goes for all of us. It's going far better than most of us deserve. So I appreciate that. Trying to look at it, see if I want to do something else to it. I don't know. I like that. I think I might call that guy done. Because if not, I will keep messing with it. And then I'm going to move on to the leaf up here. I think I'm going to put some leaves up here. And then tree branch coming in here, tying everything else together. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for stopping in and joining in. Chris, nice to see you. Hopefully you can make it back. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to go ahead and clean up because I do want to watch the football game. And I have a video I have to get edited to post tomorrow. So thank you everybody for being here, and I appreciate it. Oh, you'll be in town in December? Dude, seriously, let me know. I would love to see you. That'd be great. Are you staying with family or are you staying at Steve's? Awesome. Okay, but you're gonna get a chance to see Steve, right? Because I'll just meet you with Steve. John, I'm so happy that you're out carving today too. Are you gonna post some pictures? All right. Have him let me know what the plans are, because I would love to hit the gun range with you guys. And I don't want to put myself in, but if dinner's available, I always like to eat. So definitely let me know. Food and guns, it's always a good combination. All right, awesome. You guys have a great day. I need to get cleaned up. I want to get ready for the football game, and I need to get a video edited. Have a great rest of the weekend, and thank you very much for being here.